you hear the words water pollution, what comes into mind? Do you believe water pollution is important? I say it's one of the biggest problems we have today. In modern times, the quality of our water has been in greater and greater danger. In New York State alone, 46% of lakes are considered impaired. That is why it is in our best interest to take water pollution seriously. We need clean water.
My name's Dave Brandt. I have no position, except that I'm a fan of clean water. The nice thing about trout fishing is that the needs of the trout are such that chasing them puts you into some really nice, pristine situations.
Farming and raising livestock are one of the most important things in our culture today.
Oh, there's 40 heifers in this barn here. It's been in the family for over 3 generations. I've done it all my life. It's a nice job to have. Smaller farmers, they spend their money on the communities. If they get the income, they'll be spending it around the community all the time, so keep things local.
Officials such as mayors and DEC officers are among a few that are at the front lines of this battle.
From Sherwood, New York. I grew up here and born here. I've been mayor for about 10 years. This stint, I was mayor before that for about 4 years. My father served on the village board for 27 years, and after his passing, I decided that it was my turn to step into the breach.
You'd be hard-pressed to find anybody that cares more about the water than us New York fishermen.
The trout fisher spends more time in the water and learns about the other critters that depend on that cold, clean water to live. You can come away from that fishing with a better understanding of cold, clean water. I think much as they used to suggest on a little button that they gave out years ago, fishing's great in New York State. I think we've got a wonderful diversity of water types.
We've got one waterfalls. It's very scenic. You know, water is vitally important. I think that it's probably one of the most important services that we provide to the community. And we supply electricity, we supply emergency services, ambulance, fire, and of all of them, water is probably the most important.
Cattle need good quality water to produce a good size cow. That's their main support of income. There is no contamination coming around my area, so all the water is fresh water, all the ground. Been real lucky.
I think for the most part, the changes I've seen have been fewer fish, less really good fish, healthy fish, and less healthy water.
It's getting tougher for the smaller farmers to get by. The price is the same as it used to be. They're getting fewer. You know. Everybody's trying to get bigger to get by.
Diverse attitudes. There's 2 diverse attitudes and 2 diverse opinions about pretty much every issue. So it seems like if you make a decision to go in one direction, then there's another group that wants you to go in a different direction.
I don't really feel that I'm being well represented that way. I think there's a bigger interest in doing whatever it takes to the resource for somebody to make money. I don't see, frankly, how we can get into a lot of fracking without degrading the water.
for the last 20 years, we drilled different test wells. Some of the wells change over time just because as you pump them, the water quality will change because you're drawing more minerals, more underground items with the water, so it can change.
I can tell you that I believe most of what I hear about the degradation of water quality in other parts of the country where it's been done, and not just water quality, the surface water, the air quality in areas where it's done a lot and has been done for a long time. This is a good time for them to try to get it past us because things are tough right now. Times are tough and there's a promise of increased income.
I haven't signed no contracts or anything yet. I haven't gone to them. They haven't contacted me either, so hopefully the farming district keeps going.
I just don't see how the potential bad for the masses warrant making things really nice for the few. I just don't see it.
If you don't have water every day, you're going to die. So, I can't think of anything that's more important than good, clean drinking water.
Well, this isn't life or death. It's more important than that. I think it's so important that it shouldn't even be questioned.